Crofton House, York House, the all-girls schools I have once dreamed of going to. In the beginning, I only wanted to go because they had special uniforms. However, after some of my friends started attending Crofton or York House, I started to know just how beneficial they were. Everyone wants to learn in an environment where they are comfortable, concentrated, and eager to learn. Single-sex schools can provide that environment. Education gives people knowledge to help them have bright futures. To ensure that we have a good future, we need to assure that our learning environment is a place where we can learn the best and the most. By having single-sex schools, we can assure that we and our future generations will learn the most to their potential. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emily Lee, and today I will be talking about how single-sex schools are good for education. I will talk about how different genders develop at different paces, boys and girls are distractions to each other, and students in single-sex schools will still be exposed to the opposite gender. Different genders develop at different paces and times, mentally and physically. Girls typically mature earlier and quicker than boys. The two genders also learn quicker and better using different methods. Some by seeing or doing, some by listening and talking. For example, a male student might understand right away what he is learning if it includes hands-on parts, while a female student might understand right away what she is learning if she listens, reads, and completes worksheets. My friend who went to an all-girls school in Vancouver immediately could advance in her studies because the pacing of her classmates were similar to hers. She had more success than before because of the change of her environment and pacing. Boys and girls are distractions to each other. Academic years are the times where boys and girls develop emotionally. Most students will likely spend time trying to impress or attract the opposite gender rather than focusing on their academics. They will most likely not be themselves and try to act like someone they aren't because they want to be liked by the opposite gender. They will most likely not perform well in school because their minds are elsewhere. However, they should not do that because the academic years are the times to explore one's own passions, one's own interests, and to create a better future for themselves. Single-sex schools would help the students focus more on that, providing them with an environment with fewer distractions. Students in single-sex schools will still be exposed to the opposite sex. When people think about the negatives of single-sex schools, they think that the students wouldn't get the chance to interact with the opposite gender. They think that it creates separation between men and women, which results in lack of contact, and causes them to feel fear or uneasiness when in contact. However, that's not the case. Students in single-sex schools will still be able to interact with the opposite gender. They can interact with them at different environments, such as at extracurricular activities or almost anywhere else in the world. Those environments are not schools. Therefore, it wouldn't affect their studies in a negative way, even if they interact with the opposite gender. Single-sex schools are very beneficial and they can help everyone in various ways. Because different genders develop at different paces, boys and girls are distractions to each other, and students in single-sex schools will still be able to interact with the opposite gender. Presently, most single-sex schools are private schools, and there is a small number of them. Therefore, it is really difficult for the people who are interested in attending them to do so. Hopefully, there will be more public schools that are single-sex one day. Since there are so many positives of single-sex schools, why shouldn't we try to benefit from them? It is a change to our learning environment, a good change. There are handy tools that we have a chance to use. It is a chance for us to create for ourselves a better future, a better life.